Hello, I would like to tell you a story about trains. The 19th century was the century of the steam engine. They were strong, they were powerful, but they were very, very slow. In 1829, at the 4th Street Works, an engine was built, an engine called Stephenson's rocket, and it was the most advanced steam engine of its day, and was used until 1840. And like many things over the years, the steam engines evolved. They got bigger and stronger and faster, and they became one of the most popular transports in the world. But in 1893, a man called Dr. Rudolf Diesel invented the diesel engine. Diesels appeared to be completely different than steam. Yes, they used rails, but they used oil instead of coal. And due to that, the diesels became cheaper to operate and easier to start. And by the middle of the 20th century, the diesel engines had taken over from the steam. Many were put in museums, and many were kept in service, and many lost their lives. But not all was lost. Many famous railways still kept their steam engines in service. 4 railways in particular: the North Western Railway, the Skarloey Railway, the Cowley Fell Railway, and the Small Lonsdale Railway, and they were all situated on an island, and the island was called Sodor. And they were the most famous railways in the world, and they were made famous by a man called the Rev. W. Awdry, a man that used to visit the railway, and the engines would have told him stories about all the adventures they have had, and he would have took note and then got them published into books, and they were then sold all around the world. The railway series made the Sodor railways the most famous railways in the world. But another engine, an engine that once broke the world speed record, known as the Great Mallard, hates the railways of Sodor and resents them so much, and feels that they didn't help the steam engines when the diesels took over, and she vows revenge on the railways. This is the story of the Mallards' plan to take over the island of Sodor. It was spring, and all the engines were very excited and very busy, and they could not wait for the nice sunny weather to arrive. But one day, Sir Topham Hatt had a very important announcement. "Engines, there's something important I have to tell you. Tomorrow, I have to go away." "Go away? Why?" "What for?" "How come?" "For how long?" "I have important business in the mainland. I will be gone a couple of weeks, a month at the most. Tomorrow I will leave with Edward." "Why, we will miss you, Edward." It'll not be the same without you.
It sure won't.
Hopefully, this month will pass quickly. I will really miss you guys. I will really miss shunting trucks and helping you all up the hill. Oh, I can't wait till I get back. While Edward is away, an engine will replace him. Whoa, an engine's gonna be replacing Edward. He should be arriving right now.
Hey Percy, Toby, this is a bad start. The engine's late already.
I wonder what's keeping him.
Maybe he's lost. I don't know. I wonder if he'll be really useful.
Engines, here he is. I would like to introduce you to Steam Engine. He's gonna be doing Edward's jobs while me and Edward are away. Hello, pleased to meet you. My name's Thomas. And my name's Henry. Steam Engine is probably tired after his long journey. Anyway, there's also going to be another new engine on this railway. While I'm away, someone will need to look after Sodor. No better way than to have an engine instead of a person. An engine instead of a person, sir? Oh yes, Thomas. I thought it would be good for you engines to have someone in charge that is just like yous while I'm away. And here she is.
Hello, Sodor. Nice to see you again. I'm going to be in charge while Sir Topham Hatt is away.
Hello, Mallard. Lovely to see you. Oh no. The Mallard's in charge of Sodor, Gordon? I don't like this, Thomas. Why? I have a bad feeling. Mallard, you will take over tomorrow, but for now, feel free to make yourself at home.
Oh, thank you, Sir Topham. Tomorrow will be the start of a new era on Sodor. Well, until you return, that is. Oh, I almost forgot. There's someone I would like to introduce you all to. I'd like you to meet Wickham. Now, Wickham is my driver and also my personal assistant.
Hello, Sodor. How do you do? My name's Wickham, and it's an honor to meet you. Ha ha! I'm a poet and I don't know it. Oh, my!
Now, Wickham, enough of all the joking, please.
Oh, sorry, great Mallard. And the next day, everyone came to say goodbye to Sir Topham Hatt and Edward. We'll miss you, sir, and we'll miss you as well, Edward. This railway really is going to be strange without the fat controller and Edward. Please don't be away too long. Guys, I'm going to miss yous. Don't worry, before you know it, we will be back. And then Sir Topham Hatt boarded Edwards. This is it, guys. Goodbye. I will be back soon. And then Edward and Sir Topham Hatt left. Goodbye, Sir Topham Hatt. Don't stay away too long. However, when you return, your railway will be gone. Ha ha ha.
Wickham, shush! The engines might hear you.
Anyway, engines of Sodor. Now, I'm not only your controller, I'm also your friend. Now, do what you're told and behave, and we should all get along just fine.
The next day, James was waiting at the junction for Thomas, just as he arrived.
My goodness, you're early today, Thomas. You haven't kept me waiting too long. Oh, I had to be early, James. We all have to, with the Mallard in charge. True, Thomas. What do you think about her, in charge of Sodor? Well, she seemed happy enough. When she left at Christmas, when she first arrived, she didn't seem to like us. What do you think of him, Thomas? I don't know, James. He seems a bit creepy. Maybe we should try talking to him tonight in the sheds, Thomas. That's a good idea, James. He hasn't spoke yet at all. Maybe he's nervous about being on the new railway. Tonight, we will make him feel welcome.
So that night in the sheds, all the engines tried speaking the steam engine.
So, steam engine, are you enjoying yourself in this railway?
You don't talk much, do you, steam engine?
So, steam engine, did you know that one of your brothers lives in this railway?
Really? What is he called?
He's called Duck.
Are you trying to be funny? I have no brother called Duck. Ooh, but steam engine, you're wrong. He's the same class as you, and he's green. Well, I knew all of my brothers, and I'm telling you now, not one of them was called Duck. And another thing, I am here to work, not make friends and chit-chat, so don't you bother speaking to me, because I will not speak to you. Now, do I make myself clear?
You make yourself crystal clear, steam engine. Come on, Thomas. Let's just go to sleep.
That night, when the engines were sleeping, steam engine's driver arrived.
Are you sure you're allowed to go to the Mallard shed, steam engine?
Of course I'm allowed. Now come on, let's get going.
Oh my, Wickham! It is hard to believe that how easy being controller of Sodor actually is.
So great, Mallard. Did you enjoy yourself in your first day as controller of Sodor?
Oh, Wickham, it was wonderful, having my own little railway. Hello, it will even be better when I officially take over.
Exactly great, Mallard. Exactly.
Ah, steam engine, I was waiting for you.
Well, the wait is over. I am here now.
We really do have those engines fooled, haven't we?
I'm sorry, Mallard. I can't pretend to be all friendly with them. And I can't stay at Tidmouth Sheds anymore. The sight of them makes me sick.
Just because Edward stayed at Tidmouth Sheds, steam engine, that doesn't mean you have to as well.
Good, because I won't. And when will we start?
All in good time, steam engine. By the end of the year, the railway will be ours.
Good. First, we must kill the diesels.
Don't worry, the diesels are first on my list.
Good. And then, we'll make the little Sodor engines pay. They betrayed us, steam engines. They sat in their little island while the diesels took over the rest of the world.
Don't worry, in my opinion, they are as bad as the diesels. But, in the meantime, I must be a good controller, a better one than Sir Topham Hatt, and when the gentlemen of the railway board see how good a job I've done, they will make me permanent controller of Sodor, and then that's when our plan will begin.
And what a good controller you will be, great Mallard. I hate the Sodor engines as much as you do, but I will keep on the act as a happy old chap that tells jokes all the time and rhymes.
Why, of course, Wickham, but try and make the rhymes less annoying. They can be kind of embarrassing if you get what I mean.
Why, of course, great Mallard, whatever you say. After all, I'm here to serve you at the end of the day.
For goodness sake, Wickham, only rhyme Mrs. Sodor engines, not when we're in private.
I apologize, great Mallard. Anyway, enough of the nonsense. There's two ways of doing things, the Great Western Way and the wrong way. And us sitting back and letting those engines get away with what they did is the wrong way. I am Great Western, and on the Great Western Railway, we all stood together.
Shh! Listen!
What is wrong, great Mallard?
We are not alone.
Well, would you look at that? It's a black diesel. It's running down the line. I hope it hasn't heard anything.
Really? Well, in that case, tomorrow, I will be paying that black diesel a visit. I hope it doesn't have an unfortunate accident, if you get what I mean.
The next morning, Duck was getting ready for his day's work, when suddenly...
Oh my!
Well, if it ain't Montague.
Oh my! Sylvester, my pockywoggle! I haven't saw you in years.
My name's now Steam Engine.
Oh, beg pardon, Steam Engine. Well, my name's not Montague anymore. My name's now Duck.
So you're that Duck everyone's been pestering me about. Since when have you been called Duck?
Oh, well, it used to be a nickname, but when I came to this railway, it became my official name. Since when have you been called Steam Engine?
I've been called Steam Engine since the diesel started taking over. Anyway, I don't have time to chat. The Mallard needs me at the yards.
Oh, that's okay. Good day, Steam Engine.
Good day, Duck. And then Steam Engine left.
Oh no!
What's wrong, Duck?
That engine! I used to work with him in the Great Western Railway years ago.
He is trouble. Meanwhile, Diesel had been shunting trucks in the yards. Then the Mallard approached him.
Hey, Diesel! Oh my goodness! Leave me alone! Look, Diesel, no need to be scared! I heard you last night. I know what you're planning. Planning? I'm planning nothing. I think we've had a misunderstanding. You're planning on destroying us, Diesels. Well, I'm not gonna let you. I'm gonna tell everyone your plans.
Then Diesel raced away. Diesel, stop! Shouted his driver.
Would you look at that? Diesel has run away. Right, Wickham? Regulator down. Let's race after him.
Whatever you say, great Mallard.
Oh, come on, Diesel. Don't run away. Leave me alone, Mallard.
I wonder what's going on there, Cranky. Oh, Diesel's probably being naughty or something.
You can't run away from me, Diesel. I'm the fastest engine in the world.
Suddenly the Mallard caught up with Diesel.
You can't run away now.
But suddenly the Mallard got tired, and Diesel managed to escape.
I'm winning,
He panted. But Mallard still raced on. But there was trouble. The points down the line were changed, which led to the top of a hill. And his driver pulled the brakes on hard, but it was too late. Diesel was trapped.
No, please! Someone help me!
Just then, the Mallard arrived.
Oh, goodness, Diesel! Are you alright? No, please, you must help me and my driver.
Just then, Steam Engine raced in. Do you need any help, great Mallard?
Wickham, you must help Diesel's driver at once.
Sure, right away, great Mallard. So Wickham helped Diesel's driver out of his cab. Don't worry, sir. Steam engine will take you to the station right away. And may I suggest that you go and see a doctor? You've had a terrible shock. So steam engine left.
Oh, Diesel, Diesel, Diesel. You've got yourself in a right predicament, haven't you? Oh, please, Mallard, help me. I'm sorry for running away. Well, I suppose I could help you. Oh, Mallard, thank you very much. But Diesel is just one thing. What did you hear us talking about last night? I heard you talking about nothing, Mallard. What I heard is long forgotten. Okay, Diesel, I will help you. But there's just one thing. Oh, hail the power of steam! What? No! Mallard, no! We all came here today to remember our dear friend Diesel, who died in a tragic accident 2 days ago. Now, he may have teased us, he may have played jokes on us, but he was still one of us. Now his wheels may never run in Sodor track again, but he will still be in our thoughts.
In her thoughts? Pah! I don't know how she can sit and say all of that. I will miss Diesel, even though he did play jokes on us. Me too, Thomas.
I don't really like Diesels, but I will miss him, I guess.
Me too.
Me too. Now, another thing. I'm going to tell you the reason Diesel died. He feared me when he saw me. He thought I was coming for him, and he ran away. And I raced after him, but it was no good. He ran down an old track and tumbled down a hill, and there was nothing that anyone could do to save him. I am not your enemy. I am your friend. There's no need to be scared of me. And at this time, I would like us to have a 20-second silence in memory of our late and great friend, Diesel.
And everyone sat in silence in memory of Diesel.
Our friend is gone, Bert. Our best friend is never coming back. Why would he just run away from the Mallard when he saw her?
Later that day, steam engine saw a duck at the harbour. Is it true that you have a branch line named after the Great Western Railway?
Oh, yes, I do. It is called the Little Western, and it runs by the sea. It's a beautiful place.
Is that so? And then steam engine left. That night, steam engine was cross. Apparently, there's a branch line on this railway named after the Great Western. I wish to visit it tomorrow.
Och, steam engine, are you feeling homesick?
No, I just want to see what it looks like.
Well, okay then. Tomorrow, Duck was supposed to take a school trip to the beach. I'll let you take it instead.
Are you serious? A school trip to the beach? Alright then. I will do it.
That's settled then. Duck can do your work tomorrow.
So the next morning, steam engine arrived at the Little Western. Hello, steam engine. It is nice to have another Great Western engine on this railway. Wait, you're Great Western as well. I sure am, and I'm proud to be Great Western. Right, driver. Have the little brats boarded the coaches yet? No need for that, steam engine. It's gonna be a nice day out for us. Nice day out. Rubbish. Then steam engine set off. He was not impressed with the little western. This is not a branch line. This is a disgrace! Why have we stopped? Because the children want to look at Bulstrode. Bulstrode, eh? Right, time to set off again. Oh, thank goodness. Meanwhile, Thomas and the Mallard were at Great Waterton. Then Wickham spoke to him. So, Thomas, I hear you like rhymes.
Oh, for goodness sake. Well, I do rhyme sometimes, Wickham.
I like a little rhyme myself. How about this one? Thomas and the Mallard are sitting at Great Waterton. Thomas is collecting passengers and Mallard's doing nothing. But when I finish this joke, the Mallard will be laughing.
That's a good one, Wickham. How about this one? I have 6 wheels, and I am blue. My name's Thomas the Tank Engine, and I'm pleased to meet you.
Very good, Thomas, very good. Here's one here. I'm a decent engine driver. I'm not all that bad. But if I keep this rhyming up, I'll drive the great Mallard mad.
Right, Wickham, playtime is over. We have to go to Confronting Gate Station at once to meet the little engines. Now come on!
Meanwhile, steam engine arrived at the beach. Right, driver. When have we to come back for them? Oh, we're not coming back for them, steam engine. We're staying here until they finish. What? Are you serious? Are you saying I'm going to have to sit here until they've finished playing on the beach? Well, yeah. It should only be for about 2 hours. 2 hours! We're going to have to sit here for 2 hours? Well, you're going to have to sit here for 2 hours, steam engine. But me and the farmer aren't. We're going for an ice cream. Last one there has to pay. Oh, no, you don't, Charlie. See you later, steam engine. Ridiculous to treat a Great Western engine like this.
Not long now, until the Mallard comes to Confronting Gate to meet us.
Oh, I am very excited, Scar Louie. I'm sure she will think we are wonderful.
Minutes later, the Mallard arrived.
Hello, Mallard. It is a privilege to meet you, and welcome to Confronting Gate Station.
Oh my! What cute little things you are!
Oh my, thank you, Mallard. Thank you.
It is an honor to finally get to speak to you. I didn't get a chance last Christmas thanks to that egotistical maniac, the Flying Scotsman. What cute little things you are! And is that Scar Louie, Peter Sam, Sir Handel, Reneus Duncan, Fearless Freddy, Duke, and... oh, I forgot about you. Rusty.
Oh, but Mallard, how could you forget our good friend, Rusty?
Your good friend, Rusty. Right. Being controller of this railway takes up a lot of your time. I must go.
It was nice meeting you, Mallard.
You know, Wickham, there's an old saying. It takes one bad apple to spoil the bunch.
I agree with you, great Mallard. Meanwhile, steam engine was still at the beach. This is disgraceful. As far as I know, it is against the rules for the crew of a steam engine to leave it steaming, especially with children around. Moments later, Oliver arrived. Hello, steam engine. Are you enjoying yourself? Oh yes, having the time of my life. Oh, I'm sure you are, steam engine. I mean, look at the beach. This is one of the most relaxing places on the island of Sodor. Wouldn't you agree?
Excuse me, Mr. Oliver. May I suggest that it is beautiful and all, but it's not so beautiful when it's a blustery day, and when the sand's blowing everywhere, if you get what I mean.
True, Toad. Very true. Och, the signal's just dropped. I better go. Have a nice day, steam engine. Then Oliver left. Moments later, steam engine's driver and fireman returned. Right, time to go, steam engine. Thank goodness. I hope you had fun. Oh, we sure did. Good. Because it's all the fun you're gonna have. And once the children boarded the coaches, steam engine set off. That night, Oliver arrived at the station for the evening train. Oliver, there's something I have to tell you. Well, what is it, Doc? Well, Oliver, it's just that, remember that brother I had that I used to tell you about, that used to cause trouble? Oh, yes, Doc. The one that was called Cookie Picky or something, a Cookie Pick. No, Oliver. Sylvester Pockywoggle. It's just that he's here on this railway. That was him the day. Oh no, Doc. Don't tell me that's him. The amount of things you have told me that he's done. Yes, Oliver. That's him. And as you can see, he now goes by the name Steam Engine. Do you think he could cause trouble on this railway, Doc? That's what I'm worried about, Oliver. On the Great Western Railway, he constantly caused trouble. He thought he was better than all of us, and he liked to be in control. And I wonder what he thought of the Little Western. I don't know, and that's what worries me. He seems awful close with the Mallard. If he wanted this branch line to be shut down, maybe it could happen. Oh, this is awful worrying, Oliver. Surely no steam engine could be as mean as that. Oh, he would, Oliver. And to make matters worse, he has a deep hatred for diesels. Why does he hate diesels so much? Well, it was the diesel rail cars for a start, and then when the Great Western Railway shut down, a part of it was called the First Great Western, and is completely operated to this day by diesels. I thought the diesel rail cars were quite friendly. Let's just hope he doesn't cause any trouble on this railway.
So, steam engine, how did you enjoy the Little Western?
I didn't. I want that branch line shut down.
I can't just shut the branch line down, steam engine.
Then change its name. As long as that little branch line's called the Little Western, it is a complete embarrassment for the Great Western Railway. As big an embarrassment as that First Great Western Railway that is completely operated by diesels.
Okay then, its name will be changed tomorrow.
One more thing. I would like to complain about my driver and fireman. Today when we stopped at the beach, they got out of my cab and went and had ice cream and played in the sand and left me steaming. A child could have boarded me and fiddled with my controls, and then I would have set off. And most likely crashed.
So what you're saying is, your driver and fireman departed your cab while you were still steaming, and went and played in the sand and ate ice cream?
Not just that, I was watching them. They were playing volleyball with the children, and they were also having donkey rides.
Right, I will deal with them tomorrow.
That's settled then.
I was thinking, steam engine, what if we could get one of the engines on this railway on our side. You mean like a spy that could tell us what's happening? Exactly. The next morning, Gordon didn't feel well at all.
Oh my, I feel terrible. I've got a terrible boiler ache.
Do you feel like you'll not be able to pull the express today, Gordon?
Oh no, driver, certainly not. I really hope there's another free engine.
Moments later, Bear pulled in.
Oh, Gordon, are you okay? No, I don't feel too well. Oh, Bear, are you busy today?
No, not really. The Mallard said today I just have to shunt trucks.
Oh, Bear, could you pull the express, please? I don't think any of the other engines are available.
Well, Gordon.
Yes,
Of course I'll pull the express today.
oh, thank you, Bear.
So the drivers agreed, and then Bear set off. He was enjoying himself mostly. That was a diesel pulling the express. I must tell the Mallard. Then he arrived at Wellsworth Station. Hello, Bear. Pulling the express today? Yes, Oliver. Gordon is unwell today, so I told him I would pull the express for him. You are a really helpful engine, Bear. Oh, thank you, Oliver. Thank you. Just then, the Mallard raced in.
What do you think you're doing, you stupid diesel?
Why, Mallard? What's wrong?
What's wrong? Well, let's see. A, this is the express, and B, you're pulling it.
But Gordon wasn't feeling well, so I told him I'd pull it for him.
Gordon wasn't feeling well, and you decided to pull it for him. I wasn't informed. I'm the controller of this railway.
Then Bear's driver came out. Excuse me, Mallard, but what's the problem?
The problem is that you and that diesel you drive decided to pull the express without asking me first.
Maybe there was no other engines available, Mallard. Have you not thought of that?
Mind your own business, Great Western Engine. I wasn't speaking to you. I know what you did. You saw Gordon unwell, then said, I know, I'll pull the express and be better than all the steam engines.
I don't want to be better than anyone. Sometimes I do pull the express if none of the other engines are available. And he does a great job of it too.
One more word out of you, and you will be suspended until further notice. Do I make myself clear?
Listen, Mallard, I was...
Silence! Now, in Knapford Yards, there are trucks that need shunted.
But I done that yesterday.
Do it again!
But what about the express?
I will pull the express. Don't you worry about that. Now off to the yards right away. Now, I must never see you coupled on to the express again. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Mallard. Everyone was watching. Poor Bear was humiliated. Then he sadly left. And moments later, the Mallard coupled onto the express. And then she left. And later that day, she arrived at the junction.
Where is Percy? How are you supposed to run a railway if the engines aren't on time?
And minutes later, Percy puffed in.
Why are you late? Oh, Mallard! What's the matter? Are you surprised to see me? What did you say to yourself? Oh, the other engines wouldn't mind if I'm late. I'll take it easy.
Oh no, it wasn't my fault, honestly. A sheep was on the line.
Oh, the old sheep story, eh? Well.
Then, suddenly,
Who was that?
Oh, that's the diesel that lives at Crovan's Gate. He does jobs around the island. He doesn't have a name, so we call him the Works Diesel.
The Works Diesel. Right.
that night in Tidmouth Sheds, Bear was very upset. Humiliated. I was completely humiliated. In front of all the passengers, too.
Oh, Bear, Oliver told me it was terrible.
It was. She made me feel as small as a narrow-gauge engine.
That proves it.
Proves what, Gordon?
Proves that it is all coming true.
What's coming true, Gordon?
Yes, Gordon. What is coming true? Come on, don't be shy.
Yea.
Oh yes, Thomas, it's me. Only me. Who else could it be?
After the way ye spoke to Bear today, you've got a nerve showing yourself around here.
What? I am controller of this railway. Which means I can do whatever I want. And another thing, a little toy train like you should treat me with some respect.
That's it. You're nothing more than a bully, Mallard.
Oh, that's right, I'm the big bully Mallard. Tell me, what is this, Duck? A school playground? Now, what makes me a bully? Is it the fact that I stopped Bear embarrassing himself by pulling coaches that are too good for him? Or was it because I called Thomas a little toy train? But now that you mention it, yes, I am a bully. But not the type of bully that would steal Bear's diesel oil, or shunt him under a coal chute, or push him against a set of buffers, and call him horrible names. And I am also not the type of bully that would put signs on Thomas and Percy saying, buy one for 50p and get the other one free. Now, Gordon, you wanted to share something with everyone. Now come on, tell us.
I know what you're going to do, my lad. You're going to destroy all the diesels, and then destroy all of us as well. I saw it. I saw it with my own eyes.
What? Who showed you? Some ridiculous rubbish.
Well, the Christmas spirit showed me.
The Christmas spirits showed you something that will probably never happen. I know what Christmas spirits you're talking about, Gordon. The alcohol that humans drink. You must have had it poured into your boiler. Gordon, I'm sorry, but first today you let the express down, and now you blurt out that rubbish. I don't think you're fit for work anymore. I'm going to have to retire you. So tomorrow you're going into the Sodor Museum.
What? You can't do that. You can't throw Gordon into a museum.
Really? Well, just watch me, Thomas. And by the way, a new engine will be brought in to pull the express. And it will be a diesel. So I've nothing against diesels pulling the express. It's just what class they have. Now, if you excuse me, I've important business to attend to. Christmas spirits, indeed.
Later on, the Mallard went to the shed at Great Waterton where Emily was sleeping.
Hello, Mallard. This is a surprise. Well, it is and it isn't. I have something unfortunate to tell you, Emily. Well, but Mallard, What is it? It's the engines. They don't like you, Emily. What? What do you mean? Well, Emily, I was at Tidmouth Sheds a couple of minutes ago, and I heard them talking. They said how much you being a part of this railway spoils their image. I'm sorry, Emily, but they don't like you. Wallet, you're wrong. The engines do like me. Honestly, they do. You're my friends. Well, maybe I'm different from you, Emily, but I wouldn't want to be friends with engines that say such horrible things about me. It's not true. Please tell me it's not true. It's true, Emily, but, unlike them, I do like you, and I have plans for this railway, and if you help me, well, I could make you the most famous engine in the world. But really, but the fat control is returning soon. Well, Emily, when the gentlemen of the railway board see much better job I've done of this railway, they will make me permanent controller. Just you wait and see. Now, as I was saying, if you help me, not only will you be the most famous engine in the world, but I will make you the new #1 engine. #1 engine? But wait, what about Thomas? Thomas, the engine that hates you? Well, he's not in my plans. Now, as I was saying, the engines on this railway don't want you, Emily. Join me, and I will make you famous. And you will be respected by everyone and worshipped by all. It is an offer you can't refuse. Think about it, Emily. Good night, Emily. I will see you tomorrow.
The next morning, poor Gordon was put into the Sodor Museum.
Hello, Gordon. Welcome to the museum.
Hello, Gordon. Remember me? I got the feeling we're gonna get along just fine.
The indignity! Later that day, Emily was collecting passengers.
Mummy, look at that engine. I never saw that engine before.
I haven't saw that engine before either.
What did you mean? My name is Emily. Emily? I've never heard of an engine on this railway before called Emily.
Maybe Emily's a new engine, honey.
Listen, my name is Emily, and I've been on this railway for years. Mommy, it's not fair. I came here today, and I wanted to ride on one of the famous Sodor engines. Not this.
It's okay, sweetheart. You don't have to ride on that unknown engine if you don't want to.
Oh, Ma, this is terrible. I don't know who I am.
James thought it was hilarious.
Oh my, that's the best thing I saw in weeks.
Oh, poor dear Emily. That's not funny, James. Come on, Emily. Let's go.
As you insist, driver. Mommy!
Yes, honey?
Why did we have to pretend we didn't know who Emily was?
Because Wickham said he will pay us a lot of money.
Excuse me, madam. Come and get your payment. You and your son acted very well. That night, Emily sneaked to Tidmouth Sheds, and then she listened to the engines.
Ach, Thomas, I wouldn't worry about Gordon. As soon as the fat controller comes back, he'll be back in service again. If I were Gordon, I would think of it as a nice long holiday.
Maybe you're right, James.
Anyway, enough of that. Remember this morning, Toby, the funniest thing I saw in years. Emily was collecting passengers, and this wee boy didn't know who she was.
It was funny. She kept shouting, "My name is Emily. My name is Emily. I've been on this railway for a long time." Oh, it was so funny.
Come on now, James.
What, Toby? You can't say you didn't find it funny too.
Well, now that you... No, I did not find it funny. I think Emily's the Fat Controller's secret engine.
Haha, well said, Henry. Emily is the Fat Controller's secret engine.
Emily, just ignore them.
The Mallard was right about them. They think they're ever so funny. I'll show them. I'll show them all. Driver, take me to the Mallard sheds right away.
Are you sure, Emily?
Oh, I'm sure, alright. I've never been as sure as anything. Those engines. Tomorrow, steam engine, the new diesel arrives.
Excellent. I already have a plan figured out for him.
No, steam engine, nothing must happen to that diesel until I say so.
Why?
Because I'm not permanent controller yet. If another engine, especially a diesel, were to have an accident, it would give me a bad reputation.
But you don't understand. I can't wait.
Steam engine, you have to be patient.
Patient? I am the most patient engine in England. Just then, Emily popped in.
Hello, Emily. Nice to see you. What a pleasant surprise.
What is she doing here?
And I'm here to help you. Everything you said, Mallard, was right. And I wanted to join your side.
Mallard, what are you playing at? You chose her. Why did you not choose James?
Steam engine. James is one of the original engines. He'll always stay loyal to his friends. Emily is a perfect choice in my opinion.
Fine then. Emily, you want to join us? First, we'll have to be able to trust you.
Only black steam engine? How could I ever prove my trust to you?
You won't do anything. I will train you.
Only key? Very well then.
Right then, your training shall begin. I am going to abuse you. And then you will thank me, because I told you to. And then I will tell you exactly what I think of you. And then you will agree with me, because I told you to. And from now on, you will refer to me as your master. And you will refer the Mallard as the Great Mallard. Do I make myself clear?
The steam engine?
Now I'm going to have to repeat it again. Do I make myself clear?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just answer the question.
Yes, master.
Excellent. Now I will abuse you. Emily, your class were completely worthless. They're better off dead.
Thank you, master.
Now, you're resented by few, disliked by many, and hated by all.
Thank you, master.
Now, you're a Sterling engine, and the Sterling engines were cheap copies of the Iron Duke's class.
Thank you, master.
Right. Now I'll tell you exactly what I think of you. You are nothing more than an old, worthless piece of iron scrap.
You're right, master. I'll agree with you.
Excellent. And for the whole night, Emily's training continued. And things started to get worse. Who are your allies?
My master and the Great Mallard.
Who are your foes?
the Sodor engines and diesels.
And as the night continued, Emily started to crack. Your master, is he good or is he bad?
My master is good.
Is the great Mallard good or is she bad?
The great Mallard is good.
The Sodor engines, are they good or are they bad?
They're not good, and they're not bad either. They are evil. Excellent.
And after more hours of training, Emily finally cracked.
Yes, master. I will do whatever you wish.
You will do anything?
Yes, master. Anything at all. You name it and I will do it.
Me and the Mallard are going to sleep soon. We've a big day tomorrow, but you won't. You must stay up all night long.
Yes, master. No problem at all.
I think her training is complete. The next morning, the Mallard was waiting at Natford Station for the new diesel to arrive. So, great Mallard, what happened last night between Emily and Steam Engine?
Oh, Wickham, I wish you would have seen it. It was amazing.
Then, the new diesel arrived. Hello! Nice to meet you.
Hello, and welcome to Sodor. May I ask, what is your name?
My name is Jim. And my name is Andy.
Well, Jim and Andy, I hope you have a lovely time on this railway.
Lovely time? Huh. Don't you worry, Mallard. I will make sure they have a lovely time, alright? It'll be a time they will remember forever. And then Jim and Andy set off. The new diesel arrived at Walesworth Station. Hello, my name's Andy. Oh, hello. My name's Henry. Don't look so sad, Henry. You'll get used to us in no time. Oh, maybe I will after all. You seem quite friendly. Friendly? We're the most friendliest diesels in the world. Now maybe tonight when all the work's done we can have a nice long chat. Oh, now that would be wonderful. I will look forward to it.
And a message from the great Mallard.
Oh, what is it, Emily?
It is regarding you and this branch line.
Beg pardon, Emily, but what is it?
Well, it's by orders from the great Mallard. Its name will be changed from the Little Western to the Tridmouth Holt branch line.
No, you're wrong.
Oh, Duck, I'm far from wrong. Now regarding you, the great Mallard's putting you in semi-retirement, and you're going to do our jobs around the island.
But Oliver can't run the branch line by himself.
Only but Oliver won't be running the branch line by himself. I will be working with him.
What? You?
Only yes, Duck. The great Mallard has plans for me, but in the meantime she's giving me your branch line, so we can basically say that I'm replacing you.
What? You're replacing me? You can't.
Oh, I am. We can basically say that we're gonna be seeing a lot more of me and a lot less of you. No, get off my branch line.
Duck's driver was very cross. Just leave it, driver. Wait till the fat controller returns. He will put everything right.
Haven't you realized, Duck? The flat controller's never returning. Now they're not asking you again. Get lost!
It's not fair.
Goodbye, Ducky. Quack, 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 quack.
That diesel will pay! Ha ha ha!
So, Bertie, isn't it a real lovely day?
Oh, it sure is, mechanic. Oh, I can't wait till I get my new tires, and then I'll be on the road again.
Not too long now, Bertie.
Oh, that is great. What? Hey! What's that noise?
What's going on? Is everyone okay? Is there any casualties? No, I don't think so. I saw the drivers jumping out. We best check and see if they're okay. The railway must be formed immediately, and houses must be evacuated. That diesel could explode. Oh, thank goodness the flash shop was shut. Hello, is that the emergency services? We need an ambulance and a fire brigade right away. A train has came off the viaduct. Yes, it is Ballaswain village. Please hurry. Listen, we must get away from them trains. They could explode. News about the crash spread it all around the island. Since the Mallard has taken charge of the railway, there has been 2 crashes already, and both the crashes have been diesels. You know something, Bert? I heard somewhere that the Mallard doesn't like us diesels. So what if those 2 crashes were deliberate? So if what you're saying is true, Harry, then that means one thing. What's that? That means that the Mallard killed Diesel. It makes me wonder which one of us is next.
Later that day, the Mallard was in serious trouble.
Mallard, what is going on? First off, when you came to this railway, an engine immediately died, and now 2 more are seriously damaged. William, I wish I had an answer for you, but all I can say is, possibly, bad luck. Bad luck? No, Mallard, it is anything but bad luck. I'll tell you what it is. It is badly organized. Tell me, why would an engine, actually the engine sitting right beside you, leave a truck in the middle of a viaduct, and on the same line that the express train was coming through? I'm sorry, William. Seriously, I am. Another thing. You hire them diesels from another railway, and we are going to have to pay that other railway for the repairs. You know something, Mallard? The Topham Hatt has been on this railway a long time, maybe too long, so I was thinking of letting them retire and making you permanent controller. Oh, how wrong was I? Oh, please, William, give me another chance. I can put things right, and given time, I can make this the best railway ever. Even better than Sir Topham Hatt's era. Please.
I'll talk to the rest of the railway board. But Mallard, I want you to know something. You're on very thin ice. Now I bid you a good day. Mallard, listen.
You idiot! You incompetent idiot!
That diesel had to crash. It had to.
I told you to be patient.
Well, it's done now. The diesel's got what it deserved. And soon the rest in this railway will too.
What you done was stupid. People could have got killed. And I pray that those engine drivers are okay.
You're worried about people? People mean nothing to me. People are the scum of the earth.
You're wrong. It's diesels we have the problem with, not innocent people. I don't think I'll ever be able to trust you again.
I know what your problem is, Mallard. You need more training.
No more training for me, thank you very much. You're forgetting something, steam engine. I'm the one in charge of this railway.
Well, you may be in charge of this railway, and you may call me steam engine, but remember this, I will always be your master. Remember that year I stayed in the museum with you? It was me that convinced you and showed you how evil those diesels are. If it wasn't for me, you'd be still a sad old engine.
Yes, you were my master, but not anymore. Now, Wickham, take me to the sheds at once. I have a lot of things to organize, like finding a new engine to pull the express. And I know just the engine to do it. You know, steam engine, I've just realized something. The best thing of all to do is keep things in the family. Now come on, Wickham, off we go.
The next morning, Toby went to Tidmouth station to pick up passengers. Steam engine was on the other track. Oh, steam engine, wasn't it terrible what happened to that poor diesel yesterday?
Oh, it was devastating. If I had a heart, it would have bled.
Oh, I hope it's okay. It really is upsetting seeing an engine crash like that.
Oh, you shouldn't worry about that, Toby, with the plans that the Mallard has for you.
What sort of plans?
Well, I heard that all you engines on this railway like to be really useful. Well, you're gonna be really useful indeed, Toby. You will serve all of us steam engines very well, because you're gonna make good firewood! Ha ha ha!
What? Oh no, you're wrong! So steam engine, you're wrong!
Sadly, I'm not, Toby. Tonight, you must go to the sawmill.
Then steam engine left. I don't want to go to the sawmill, driver. Please, please, we must run away. We can't run away, Toby. But you heard what steam engine said. Please, I don't want to be turned into firewood. But where will we go, Toby? I don't know, but please take me off Sodor. I can't stay here, please. Okay, Toby. So Toby's fireman uncoupled him from Henrietta, and Toby raced away as fast as his wheels would let him. Stop me, driver! Stop me here! Percy! Well, what's wrong, Toby? Percy, I'm leaving. The Mallard wants to turn me into firewood. What? Don't be stupid, Toby. The Mallard would never do that. Emily was collecting trucks for her new branch line and she overheard everything.
Percy, I'm afraid what Toby says is true.
What? Why would the Mallard do something like that?
Well, from what I overheard, should have said Toby would be far more useful in our fryer boxes.
I must run away and get far away from this railway until the fat controller comes back.
Toby, there's rumours that the fat controller's never returning.
Oh no!
Toby, run away and never return. And just pray that the diesels in the mainland show you a mercy.
And then Toby raced away. He's gone! Toby's gone! Do you think he'll be okay in the mainland, Emily?
Well, I don't know, Percy. I mean, Toby's an old steam tram. The only luck Toby would have in the mainland would be if he found another railway with steam engines, which is very unlikely. Or think of all the things that those evil mainland diesels will do to a poor little Toby.
Soon everyone heard about Toby. He's away. My best friend's away. Toby run away. That happened as well.
What happened as well, Gordon?
If I tell you, you'll only laugh and call me mad. A couple of days later, Wickham came to see the Mallard. Toby's driving farming are back in Sodor. I demanded them to tell me where Toby is, but they didn't say a thing.
Well, in that case, Wickham, go back and tell them that they are fired.
Why, whatever you say, great Mallard.
Anyway, let's forget about Toby. Tomorrow, the new express engine arrives.
Will you give us a clue who it is, great Mallard?
No, you'll just have to wait and see like everyone else.
At last, the next day came, and everyone was wondering who the new engine would be.
Now, ladies, gentlemen, and engines. Now, due to that unfortunate accident of the 2 new diesels, I have had to hire yet another engine to pull the express. Only this time, let's hope that this engine's here to stay. Now, this new engine is big and strong and well, just like me.
Just like her?
Now the time has finally arrived. Let me introduce to all of you my very own sister, Peterin.
Oh my! Another A4! The Mallard's bad enough without another one.
Hello, Sodor. It is a privilege to meet you all. Now, as of tomorrow, Peterin will start her new job, pulling the Sodor Express.
I've heard of Veteran. Never thought I'd meet her.
Peterin, eh? I don't care if she's a great Mallard's sister or not. She's not gonna upstage me. I will soon be the new #1 engine.
The next morning, Veteran was coupled onto the express and she was waiting for the passengers to board. Then she saw Henry.
Hello, what is your name?
Oh, hello. My name's Henry. Nice to meet you, Veteran.
Nice to meet you too, Henry. Can I just say that your green color of paint is beautiful?
Oh, why, thank you, Veteran. Thank you. You're not like the Mallard at all.
Anyway, Henry, I must go. My passengers have boarded. I will see you later.
And then Veteran started. The coaches were very happy.
She's pulling us very smoothly.
She was enjoying herself mostly.
This is beautiful.
Soon she arrived at the junction.
All aboard!
Oh, hello, Veteran.
Why, hello, Thomas. A privilege to meet you.
You know my name?
Oh, yes. Long ago my driver read the Railway series to me.
Oh my! Really? That's wonderful, Veteran.
I was a bit embarrassed earlier because I forgot Henry's name.
Oh, don't worry about that, Veteran. You know, you're not like the Mallard at all.
Thomas, Henry said the same thing to me earlier. What do you mean when you say I'm not like her?
Oh, Veteran Mallard has give us a terrible time. She put Gordon in the museum, and she humiliated Bear in front of everyone at the station. I'm sure you share the same hatred for us, like she does.
What hatred's that?
Well, the Mallard hates us diesels. One of the diesels on this railway mysteriously died. And there has been rumours going around. Rumours that the Mallard killed him. And 2 other diesels crashed off the viaduct as well. Gossip's going around, Veteran. Rumours are spreading everywhere that the Mallard is going to kill all of us off, one by one.
That is not the same Mallard I know. Listen, I don't hate you, Diesels. And if those rumors are true, I will try and help you.
Oh, thank you, Bitterin. Thank you very much. Later that day, Bitterin went back to the shed.
So, Bitterin, did you enjoy yourself today? Oh, I sure did, my sister. It was lovely. Did you see or speak to any other Injuns? Maybe a few, my sister. I can't really remember. Did you speak to any Diesels? Oh, no, certainly not. I did not see a Diesel in sight. It was just like the good old days. Do you think I'm some sort of idiot, Bitterin? Oh, my sister! Well, what do you mean? Well, Emily was in the siding at the junction, and she heard everything. So don't go and try and deny it, Bitterin. Oh, my sister! I can explain. My sister, my sister, my sister. I'm sick of you saying my sister. Address me as the great Mallard. What has happened to you? What has happened to me? Well, let's see. First off, the Diesels take over the rest of the railways. Secondly, I'm put in a museum. And thirdly, most of our A4 class died. But Mallard, there's 7 of us left. It was terrible what happened to everyone else. Yes, there's 7 of us left, Bitterin, and unfortunately, one of them is you. If I could go back in time and trade you with Silverlink, I wouldn't hesitate once. You don't mean that, Mallard. Oh, don't I, Bitterin? That's it, Bitterin. As your punishment, I am taking the express off you. From now on, Henry is going to be the engine that pulls the express, whether he likes it or not. And you, Bitterin, are going to work in the harbour. And Emily, I want you to tell Bitterin exactly what type of engine she really is. No problem, great Mallard. Now listen, Emily. I know you're the Mallard spy and all that, but... The great Mallard spy? How dare you? I am the great Mallard's #1 engine, and soon to be #1 engine of Sodor once we get rid of Thomas. You declare yourself an A4? Ta! You're a disgrace to the A4s. Did you want to know the I think? I think my master should train you, just like he trained me. Very good thinking, Emily. No, training her would be too kind. Let that diesel lover work in the harbour.
Over the next couple of days, poor Percy was put into the Sodor Museum for no reason at all.
Oh, the museum is further filling up now. Keep them coming, Mallard. Keep them coming.
Oh, would you please shut up?
Oh, sorry, Big Daddy.
Never call me that again. And poor Bitterin had to work in the harbour, and the trucks were laughing and teasing her. And Henry had to pull the express. He didn't mind, of course, but he was worried about his health. And Thomas was very upset. He lost 2 of his best friends. Toby ran away, and Percy was put in a museum. He was thinking of how he could put things right. For the fate of Sodor, we must stop her. Later that day, he was collecting trucks at the harbour, when he had a shock. Bitterin, I haven't saw you for days. Where have you been? I've been working here, Thomas. This is my punishment. Punishment? What for? Emily overheard me talking to you and Boko at the junction that day, and she told my sister what I said. Emily? Emily wouldn't do that.
Emily is a horrible engine, and she's best friends with my sister. She says that once my sister gets rid of you, she will be the new #1 engine on Sodor.
Now that I think of it, Emily has been very friendly lately. She was very horrible to Duck when she took over his job on the branch line. And whenever you talk to her, she answers you in a very creepy voice, and she always has like a very strange grin on her face.
And my sister, everything you said about her, Thomas, was correct. She's not the same engine I once knew.
She's gonna destroy Sodor, veteran, and she took away my 2 best friends from me.
Really, what happened?
She put my friend Percy in the Sodor Museum, and my other friend Toby, she was gonna get him chopped up into firewood, so he ran away, and I don't know where he is. I'm awful worried about him, veteran.
What about his driver and fireman?
I don't know. My driver and fireman know them. I'll have to ask them later on.
You should ask them, Thomas, and see what they say.
So that night in the sheds, Thomas decided to ask his driver and fireman about Toby's whereabouts.
Excuse me, but you know Toby's driver and fireman, don't you?
Yes, I do, Thomas.
Please, see if you can contact one of them and ask them where Toby is. I'm awful worried about him.
I will try my best, Thomas.
Oh, thank you, driver.
I don't know why you're worried about Toby anyway. He ran off and left us, after all.
He didn't want to be turned into firewood.
At least one good thing's came out of this. At least I have a space in the sheds.
Nothing good's came out of this, Daisy. And by the way, you're a diesel. And the Mallard hates diesels.
Oh yes, but when she sees me, she'll be more than happy for me to work for her. Unlike all the other diesels, I have class.
I wouldn't get my hopes built up too much, Daisy. The next morning, Thomas's driver returned with good news. Thomas, Toby's driver and fireman are back in Sodor.
Oh, driver, did they tell you where Toby is?
Yes, he is on a place called the Cactus Railway.
What a funny name for a railway.
It is a small railway run by steam engines. It's a couple of 100 miles away from Cumbria. Toby's driver and fireman said whenever they left him, he was very scared and upset. There's no way he could ever come back to Sodor until the Fat Controller returns.
Of course not. He will be turned into firewood.
Very true.
You know something, driver? Toby doesn't have to come back to us.
What if we go to Toby?
What, leave Sodor?
Who else do you have in mind? An engine that was put in the museum for no reason at all. My best friend, Percy.
But what about all the other engines?
I will only stay for a day, and we will leave Percy in the railway as well to prevent him from going back to that museum. Very well then. I'll inform the signalmen in the mainland at once, and on the Cactus Railway as well. And the firelighter, and Percy's driver and fireman.
What about me?
You're gonna be our backup story in case the Mallard asks where we are, and you also have to run the branch line. You're gonna tell the Mallard that the museum thought Percy was no good, and that I'm taking him to the scrapyard in the mainland. Poor Percy was still very sad in the museum. Even the people didn't cheer him up. Then suddenly they heard the door. Someone's coming. Thomas puffed in.
Thomas? Oh, Thomas, am I glad to see you.
Good news, Percy. I'm going to help you get out of here.
What? Are you serious, Thomas?
How? I have found out where Toby is. He's on a railway outside Cumbria. So I'm going to take you there, and you can stay with him until the Fat Controller returns. Oh, Thomas, that's great! What's the railway called? It's called the Cactus Railway. Now come on, Percy, we have no time to waste. We'll have to get your fare lit. In no time at all, Percy's fire was lit, and he was ready to go. Good luck, guys. Here we go. Then Thomas and Percy left. Soon they were puffing through the mainland. Later, Bittern arrived at the museum. Well, 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 Bittern, what a surprise. I saw Thomas and Percy puffing through Sodor, and I thought I was seeing things. If my sister would have saw that, there would have been big trouble. Maybe they were. Maybe they were. Maybe they weren't. Gordon, isn't it? Please tell me, Gordon. What are they doing? I am not telling you anything. Please, Gordon, if my sister finds out that Thomas has helped Percy out of the museum, they will both be in big trouble.
Oh, enough already! Thomas has found out that Toby's on a place called the Cactus Railway, so he's broke Percy out of the museum, and he's taken him there as well, so they can both stay safe. There, that's it done.
Oh, you imbecile! Thomas and Percy have left Sodor. Driver, we must go after them. Inform the signalmen in the mainland at once. What was that? You're going to go after them, aren't you? I'm sorry, I have to. No! Don't you dare, Bittern! Don't you dare! Leave them alone, Bittern! Leave them alone! Oh no!
Well, if you ask me, Thomas and Percy brought it on themselves.
Why couldn't you have just minded your own business? What did Thomas and Percy ever do to you?
Nothing. But I'm being told all the time to be a better engine. And better engines don't lie. And I told the truth. And you lied. So that means I'm a better engine than you, Gordon.
Yeah, but Smudger, Gordon was lying for a reason.
Well, I didn't know.
You knew rightly. And now Bittern knows where Thomas and Percy are going. Oh God, and she knows where Toby is as well. They're done for. In the mainland, Thomas and Percy were getting tired, so their drivers stopped them for a rest.
We shouldn't put too much longer now, Percy. We're just out of Cumbria.
The Cactus Railway is really far away. It must have took Toby a week to get there.
We'll rest for a minute, Percy, and then we'll set off again.
Just then, Bittern approached them. Oh no! Bittern! We've been caught, Thomas!
The Mallard has sent you to bring us back to Sodor.
No, Thomas. The Mallard doesn't know I'm here. The Mallard has been causing an awful lot of trouble on your railway, and it is time that she's finally stopped. And I know just how to do it. You have a plan? Yes, I do, Thomas. And you and Percy must help me. You must go to the Cactus Railway and stay there and not return to Sodor until I say so.
What exactly are you planning?
I am planning on finding the only engine that can stop my sister, and that is my brother, Sir Nigel Greasley.
Sir Nigel Greasley?
Yes, Thomas. Now I could be away a couple of days, at the most a week, so I will come to the Cactus Railway with Sir Nigel Greasley, and then we will all go back to Sodor together and stop my sister once and for all.
Very well, Bittern. Very well. And good luck.
Are you sure about this steam engine?
My driver saw it with his own eyes. Bittern going across the bridge that leads to the mainland.
Oh, but great Mallard! Maybe there's a reasonable explanation for all of this.
Maybe there is.
I knew bringing that engine to this railway would be a mistake. She's probably run away.
No, I don't think she ran away. She's following Thomas and Percy to make sure that Thomas delivers Percy to the scrapyard. And my sister isn't such an idiot after all.
Maybe so, Mallard. Anyway, what about that Metropolitan Vickers diesel?
I'm going to the quarry this afternoon to see it.
Right, this is it, guys. Once we go through these points, we will be on the Cactus Railway.
Are you ready, Percy?
As ready as I will ever be, Thomas.
As soon as the firemen changed the points, Thomas and Percy continued their journey. They were traveling through the Cactus Railway. Then they arrived at the engine sheds.
Oh my! It can't be! It's you! Barney!
Hello, Thomas. Long time no see, and welcome to my railway.
I don't believe it! Oh, and Toby, I'm glad you're okay.
I have been just fine, Thomas. These engines have been looking after me.
We were very worried.
Ah, Thomas and Percy, we've been expecting you. My name is Mr. Galahad, and I'm the manager of this railway. Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you too. And may I say, this is one beautiful railway.
Thomas, Percy, I think it's about time everyone's introduced themselves to you. So my name's Barney, as you already know.
And my name is Tuck, and I was the first ever engine to work on this railway.
And my name is Soot. I got that name because my job is filling up the coal hoppers.
No, I don't work in this railway. I'm only visiting it. So anyway, my name is Tornado.
You're Tornado? The famous Tornado?
The same Tornado that was the first steam engine to be built since Evening Star in the 1960s. Yes, Percy, the very same. And Thomas, you just called me a famous engine. You're the famous engines in my opinion.
Oh, thank you.
Can I just say, Thomas, that I would love to visit Sodor someday.
Oh, you will, Tornado. Well, when it gets back to normal, that is.
I hear you've been having a lot of problems with her, Thomas.
Oh, we sure have, Barney. It's been terrible. I met the Mallard many years ago, and she was a real nice, sweet, down-to-earth engine.
A long time ago, I met her at the Great Railway Show, and she was nothing like the way she is now. I will tell you all everything that's been happening. It's a real long story.
Oh, Mallard, why does it have to come to this?
Oh, there's no need to get upset about it, Boko. Unfortunately, these things have to happen. Now I bid you a good day.
Just then, Bill and Ben puffed in.
What was all that about, Boko?
Did the Mallard shout at you?
No, Ben, she didn't. Well, Gordon and Percy were put in the Sodor Museum because the Mallard thought they weren't useful anymore. She thinks I'm not useful anymore either, but I'm not going into the Sodor Museum. She wants to scrap me.
What? She can't. Boko, she can't.
I'm sorry, Bill, but I have to go to the scrapyard tonight.
But what about the Fat Controller?
Guys, listen, there's something I have to tell you. There's word spreading around that the Mallard killed Diesel. Diesel's death was not an accident, and there's also word spreading around that the Mallard caused those two Diesels to crash into the village. We think she's trying to damage Sodor as much as she can before the Fat Controller returns.
Well, she's not going to damage you, Boko.
safe until the fat controller comes back.
Thanks for the offer, guys, but how could you keep me safe?
We will aid you, silly. We know the perfect place to keep you safe, and we will take you there when we finish all our work.
Don't worry, Boko. We're not going to let anything happen to you.
Back on the Cactus Railway, the engines were amazed at what Thomas and Percy told them. So the Mallard put you in the museum, Percy, for no reason at all?
You poor engines. You've had a terrible time lately, haven't you?
Now Bitterin said we must stay here until her and Sir Nigel Greasley return. Are you sure you don't mind, Mr. Galahad? Of course not, Thomas. You and Percy make yourselves at home. Yous can even help out with the jobs too if you want.
Oh, Mr. Galahad, that would be great.
The more the merrier, in my opinion.
Oh, thank you, guys. You're very kind. That night on Sodor, the Mallard stormed into the quarry.
Right then. Where is he?
Why, Mallard? Where's who?
Where's the Brothers Grimm? Where's the Flying Scotsman? Where's Cranky the Crane? Where's the Hunchback of Notre Dame? What do you think I mean? Where's Boko? He should have been in the scrapyard by now, and he hasn't arrived. Well, I don't know where he is. I don't see the Chuckle Brothers here either. I don't know where Bill, Ben and Boko are. Honestly, Mallard. You all think I'm stupid, but the fact is I'm not. Bill and Ben have hid Boko somewhere, and believe you me, tomorrow morning I will hunt the entire railway. And I will find them. And when I do, Bill and Ben will pay as well. And another thing, oh, excuse me. The old saying's right. Coughs and sneezes really do spread diseases. Now, I bid you a good night, Mavis.
Good night, Mallard.
The next morning, all the engines started their work. The Mallard had been looking all morning for Boko. Great Mallard, look! There's points to a siding we haven't checked up there.
Right then.
Boko! Oh, Boko! Come out, wherever you are!
This is it. I've been found.
Don't worry, Boko. We'll think of something.
What will we think of?
We'll do. Oh no. I don't know what to do, Ben. I don't know what to do.
Thanks for trying to help me, guys. But surrendering myself would be the easiest thing to do.
No way are we gonna let you get scrapped, Boko. I know exactly what to do. Right. Ben, follow me. Full speed ahead.
Right away, Bill.
Goodness gracious, Great Mallard! We better go quickly! Bill and Ben's coming down the track! They're gonna run into you!
Get away from me, you horrible little things!
And Bill and Ben raced on after her. Then the Mallard got faster and raced on. But Bill and Ben didn't stop. They charged on after her. They weren't worried about getting in trouble. All they cared about was chasing the Mallard as far away from Boko as possible. Then there was trouble. Up the land the signal went down, and Wickham braked hard. And the Mallard ended up stopping right in front of Oliver. Moments later, Bill and Ben came behind her.
How dare you treat me like this? What did you think you were doing?
We were playing hide and seek, and you spoiled our fun, you stupid old cow.
How dare you speak to me like that? Tonight,
You're in big trouble.
Later that day, Bill and Ben came back to see Boko.
We are going to have to move you, Boko. The Mallard will suspect that you were here. We'll take you to a different place.
Very well, guys.
Boko, the diesels are in danger. I'm going to tell Mavis to pass news round the rest of the diesels, and they can come and hide with you.
That might be the best thing to do.
Now, Boko, we might never see you again.
we got ourselves in serious trouble.
You sacrificed yourselves for me? You should not have done that, Bill and Ben.
So that day, all the Diesels told each other that they had to hide. They were very upset.
Come on, guys, please! You have to!
We're not cowards. If you want to hide, just go and hide for a weeker.
We will fight the Mallard all by ourselves. We will do it for Diesel!
For Diesel!
For Diesel!
Meanwhile, Thomas was helping out on the Cactus Railway. Can I just say that this place is beautiful? Why, thank you, Thomas. I mean, look, you even have a subway as well. Oh, that's the old subway, Thomas. It shut down a couple of years ago. Don't think it'll ever be in service again. It's funny because everyone keeps saying and joking that an evil engine lives down there now. Of course it's nothing but lies. Anyway, Thomas, I must go. I'll see you at the sheds later on.
Then Barney left. Back on Sodor, the Mallard was up to no good.
Wickham, do you want to see believe that Bill and Ben were playing hide and seek here?
Well, why, I don't know, Great Mallard.
I think this is where Boko's hiding.
Shall we surprise him, Great Mallard?
I think we will, Wickham. Right, full speed ahead.
Then the Mallard raced forward. But there was trouble. Bill and Ben left the flat truck where Boko was sitting, and Wickham braked hard. It was too late.
Oh my!
Great Mallard, no!
Wickham? Wickham, where are you?
Oh, I'm okay, Great Mallard. What about you?
What do you think? I'm off the rails, and now I'm going to have to go to the repair yard for goodness sake.
Oh, is there anything I can do to help, Great Mallard?
Yes, you must phone Steam Engine's driver at once, and tell him to bring the breakdown train, and tell him that those twins have played a trick. But until I'm repaired, they must be put in the museum, because I want to see them get melted down.
Oh, whatever you say, Great Mallard.
The Mallard was out of action, and all the engines were very happy. And that night, the Diesels went to hide. They hid in an old sod and deep in the valley, and then it started to rain.
This is terrible.
I'm awful cold and wet.
Ah, me too, Mavis. I miss the ducks. I miss the sea. In fact, I miss everything.
The Mallard found my first hiding spot. I hope she doesn't find us here.
Well, it'll be a couple of days until she's repaired, but even if she does find us, we must stick together. And all the Diesels agreed. Days passed, and work continued as usual on the railway. And Steam Engine wondered where Thomas, Percy and Bittern were. But Thomas, Toby and Percy were helping out on the Cactus Railway. They were enjoying themselves, but they were still worried about Sodor. But that night, Mr. Galahad arrived with good news. "Guards, I have received brilliant news. Tomorrow Bittern, Sir Nigel Greasley, and another engine will arrive on the railway." "Oh, brilliant! That is just brilliant! I wonder who the other engine is?" "They didn't say, so tomorrow we will all greet them when they arrive."
This is going to be a special day for the Cactus Railway. Can I just say that you looked after me when I was lost? And thank you, and I will miss you guys when we leave.
Oh, we will. Thank you very much for letting us stay.
Oh, no problem. The privilege is ours, Percy. There was trouble back on Sodor.
Any word on the missing Thomas, Percy, and Bitter in Wickham?
No sign of him at all, steam engine, but I have some terrible news.
What sort of bad news?
A group of angry diesels and diesel drivers have formed an army and joined together. They're coming to Sodor.
They dare attempt to come to Sodor?
Well, steam engine, remember that diesel you sent flying off the viaduct? The mainland diesels have heard about it, news has spread, and they heard about Diesel Dan as well, so they're all coming to Sodor to stop the great Mallard.
Do you have a plan, Wickham?
Yes, I do, steam engine, and I need you to help me. Well, there's no chance of the Mallard becoming permanent controller of Sodor now, is there? The railway board aren't exactly in favour of her, so what if? Well, I have bombs. Special bombs I could link together and put them all around the railway, and by the push of a remote control button, they would all go off.
How powerful are these bombs?
Oh, they're very powerful. I made them myself. I'm a mental genius.
So we blew up Sodor, eh? With the diesels on it? Very good idea, Wickham.
So the diesels will arrive tomorrow night. Around the same time the Mallard will be repaired. So we all leave Sodor. And then I push the button. And then stand back. Boom.
That means that Sodor, all those engines and all those people, will be blown to bits. I like it, Wickham.
That's settled then. I will get the bombs right away, and we will plant them all around the island, steam engine.
Shh! Keep your voice down, Wickham. Look.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about her, Master. That's Daisy. Her man's always in the clouds.
Why isn't she hiding?
You know, Master, I asked her the same thing today, and she said that Mavis asked her if they had somewhere, but she said no, because she thinks the Mallard would like her. What a joke.
Well, she and the cowardly diesels will perish with the rest of the island.
Right, steam engine. There's 7 bombs, and I will put them each in a vent van, and then we will plant them all around the railway. But there's one problem. We must do it tonight, and tomorrow we will have to close the railway.
Close the railway? Very well then.
But there's this one problem. What about me becoming the #1 engine?
Oh, forget about being #1 engine! That plan was flushed down the toilet long ago! You ignorant piece of junk! You should be grateful that we're including you in all of this!
Actually, Emily, what do you think about our plan to blow up Sodor?
Do you like it? Or do you not?
Oh, I like it, Master. I really do. All I can think about in my smoke box is all those engines that didn't like me, and all those people that didn't know who I am, being blown to smithereens.
Very well. Now come on, Wickham. We've got work to do. You know it's a real shame that Toby, Thomas, Percy and Bittern are going to miss the Big Bang.
All of those people getting killed. Innocent people. And the engines. They may not like me, but they don't deserve to die. All I know. Oh, what have I been doing? This has gone too far.
The next morning, all the engines on the Cactus Railway were ready for the arrival of Bittern, Sir Nigel Greasley and the other engine.
Not long now. Oh, what a week this has been, Tornado. First you, and now 2 marvellous A4s.
Then Mr. Galahad looked over. Engines! They're coming! Then Bittern arrived.
I would like to introduce you all to my brothers.
Brothers?
Sir Nigel Greasley and the Union of South Africa. Oh my! Hello there! How do you do?
Welcome to the Cactus Railway. It is a complete honor. Good day, Cactus Railway. I am very well, thank you very much.
It is an honor to meet you, Sir Nigel Greasley, and the Union of South Africa as well.
You must be Thomas. Bittern has told me all about you.
She has told us everything, and I am sorry for what our sister has done in you. No need for you to apologize.
I earnestly don't believe what has happened to her. She must be stopped before things get any worse.
We must make a plan to stop her. Tell you what, why don't we all go to the sheds and make a plan?
Now that is a good idea. Now that's it all done. Wall of bombs planted, except for one.
We done very well. We'll plant the last one tonight.
Why were you want it planted?
Right beside Tidmouth sheds. The Mallard will probably want to go there tonight after she's repaired. So after she leaves, we will leave the bomb, and then we'll all leave Sodor. And are all the points changed, Wickham?
They sure are, steam engine. None of the invading diesels will run into the bombs.
Excellent.
Oh, poor Thomas. Haha. 2 of them are on his branch line.
And unfortunately he's not here, which puts a damper on things. It makes me sick to think that him, Toby and Percy are gonna survive. Now, Wickham, there's something I need you to do for me.
Why, what is it, steam engine?
If anyone else by any chance finds out about the bombs, especially the police, you must not think for a minute and just push the button.
But that means we will all die. The great Mallard will die. And the invading diesels will survive.
Yes, unfortunately they will, but don't forget, the Sodor diesels and the Sodor steam engines will be dead. Is that not a good thing?
Well, I guess it is, steam engine.
Right now, come on, Wickham. We need to prepare for the return of the Mallard, and prepare for our escape.
Whatever you say, steam engine.
If I do die, I will die a proud engine. By ending this pathetic little island.
When steam engine left, Emily's driver arrived. I don't know why I was called into work today, with the railway shut.
I know.
Why, Emily, what's the matter?
I've been doing things, very bad things.
What sort of bad things, Emily? And Emily told her driver everything that was happening. Goodness gracious! I must phone the police right away!
Only know that Apple you can't. If Wickham finds out that the police know, he will push the button with no hesitation.
Oh no, this is terrible! This is terrible! That crazy Raymond madman has the future of Sodor in the palm of his hand. And now there's going to be no future to Sodor. Oh no! Everyone's gonna die. Emily, don't panic when I say this, but I'm gonna phone Thomas's driver. He would know what to do in a situation like this.
But Thomas's driver isn't even on Sodor.
I will phone him and see what he says. all the engines went back to the sheds.
Union of South Africa. Did Bittern go and look for you as well? No, I was working closely to where Sir Nigel Greasley was, and when Bittern told him what was going on, I thought I'd come and help as well. What about Spencer? Have you not seen him?
Spencer? Spencer doesn't care about us. All he cares about is being the private engine of the Duke and Duchess of Boxford. That engine is 100% selfish. It cares about no one but himself.
It's a shame, because if he would have been here, that means all you A4s could have went to stop the Mallard.
Not all of us, Thomas. The Dominion of Canada and Dwight D. Eisenhower are in museums overseas.
Oh, that's a shame.
I really don't understand the Mallard's hatred for diesels. It isn't their fault. They only had to do what they were told.
A couple of years ago, we had an A4 reunion, and the Mallard hardly even spoke a word to us. It was very strange.
A reunion that Spencer didn't even attend either.
Something must have happened to her in that museum.
But how could a museum turn you so sadistic and evil?
Just then, Mr. Galahad raced to the sheds.
Engines, there's trouble. There's very big trouble. Thomas's driver's only after speaking to me. Emily's driver phoned him. Steam Engine and Wickham have planted bombs all around the railway. Bust my buffers! Mr. Galahad, why? Well, apparently some diesels on the mainland have found out about the Muller's hatred for them, and have joined together and coming to the railway tonight. And Wickham and Steam Engine have planned to leave the railway, and then Wickham will set off the bombs. You must phone the police at once. No, there's more. Apparently there's 7 bombs, and Wickham has them all connected via remote control, where if he pushes a button they will explode. And they have said that if police find out, he will just push the button. Does the Mallard know about this? Apparently not. The Mallard had an accident a couple of days ago, and is getting repaired and she'll be ready tonight. So they plan on leaving Sodor. So they're gonna pull the wool over her eyes. She's really got herself in a right mess. And now Sodor's done for! Everyone's gonna die! Where exactly are the bombs? Apparently, they're in grey vent vans all over the railway. And they have the point set that the invading diesels don't run into them. And from what Emily's driver said, there's 2 of them on Thomas's branch line. And they're planning on leaving one at Tidmouth Sheds. Sorry for butting in, but can I just ask, is there no way the bombs could be, well, disconnected? What if we all sneaked onto Sodor and looked for the bombs and tried to disconnect them? But Thomas, the men that drive us are engine drivers, not bomb experts. I know 5 bomb experts that used to work in the army and disconnect bombs many years ago. But would they be willing to help, Mr. Galahad? Oh yes, they just love disconnecting bombs. What if me, Bittern, and the Union of South Africa go to Sodor first and try and reason with the Mallard? But what about this steam engine and Wickham? Oh, wherever the Mallard is, steam engine and Wickham's there as well. Percy, Toby, shall we try and stop the bombs? Why, of course we will, Thomas. We don't want anything to happen to Sodor, especially our friends. Well, I'm coming as well. You can count me in. You can count me in too. I've always wanted to see Sodor, and I don't want to take the risk now of not seeing it at all. So you can count me in as well. You're all gonna help us? But you're all putting your lives at risk. But think of all the people and engines that will die if we don't. Nice suit. I don't want you to come on this dangerous task. You must stay. Oh, very well then. I will speak to the drivers, and if they agree, you will leave tonight. Long live Sodor! Long live Sodor! Long live Sodor! That night, the Mallard was back.
I heard you had a little day off today. Yeah, we did. Tell me, why? What was the reason behind it?
I don't know, Mallard, honestly.
But that's the engine was reckon. He plastered here once a day. Oh, is that right?
Then she went to the shed.
Why was Sodor shut today?
Oh, it was all down to me, great Mallard.
That doesn't answer my question, Wickham. I'll ask again. Why was Sodor shut today?
Because an army of diesels from the mainland is gonna attack.
What?
You heard. News has spread everywhere, and the diesels in the mainland are angry, and the drivers are as well. They've joined together, and they're coming here tonight.
That's why.
Well, let's see. Diesel dying, and the other 2 diesels falling off the viaduct. Use your smoke box, Mallard. They've put 2 and 2 together, and I realise that you're to blame.
They dare come to confront me? This is your fault, steam engine, anyway.
My fault?
You caused those diesels to fall off the viaduct. I told you to be patient, but oh no, you wouldn't listen. And now look at the mess we're in. And another thing, where is Emily?
Emily's at Knapford Station waiting, great Mallard.
Right, take me to Knapford right away. Steam engine, this is your mess. You sort it out.
Oh, don't worry, Mallard. I will sort it out all right.
Where has he went to?
Possibly Knapford Station, great Mallard. We must go as well.
On the Cactus Railway, everyone was ready. The drivers had agreed to help.
I've just had word from the signalman. The diesels are almost at Sodor. Time to go then. We will try and reason with the Mallard. And we will try and disconnect the bombs.
Goodbye, everyone, and good luck.
And then, all the engines started. Then the Mallard arrived at Knapford Station.
Holy ma, look!
They've arrived.
The Mallard is here!
Yes, I am here. Now, what do you want?
Well, let's see. You killed one of the diesels from this railway, and then you try and kill one from the mainland.
We're from the mainland, and you tried to kill a mainland diesel!
It was an accident. And another thing, I did not kill Diesel.
Oh, why? An accident? We don't believe that for a minute, so we're all here to stop you once and for all.
You're all here to stop me, are you? Well, tell me, are the Chuggington trains here as well?
Sarcasm, eh? Sarcasm's what this railway's all about. I was here once before, you know, and I accidentally sucked up a railway inspector's hat. And they all laughed and called me a bowed-out diesel.
I was here once before, and I crashed through the wall in the engine shed, and they called me stuck up.
I was here once before, and I failed, and I was called a spam cam diesel. I visited Sodor last Christmas with my mate, and we were happily talking to the Flying Scotsman, and the Mallard completely snubbed us. That's no way to treat an engine.
And the Mallard was only here a day.
And then she killed Diesel. Prepare to pay, Mallard. Prepare to pay.
Meanwhile, the A4s had arrived in Sodor, and they were racing straight to Knapford Station.
Thomas and Barney were on the branch line.
Barney, look! There's a vent fan over there! The bomb disposer better look!
So the bomb disposer went inside the vent van. He returned moments later. The bomb is disconnected.
Oh, that's brilliant! Now come on, Barney, we've another bomb to find.
Tornado has found a bomb as well. And the bomb disposer was inside disconnecting it.
Well done, Tornado!
Nah, it was easy. At the end of the day, why would there be a vent fan at a coaling plant?
Very true, Tornado. Very true.
Toby and Tuck went down an old siding.
There you go! A vent fan! And why would it be down here?
Haha, possibly a bomb. There's only one way to find out. And the bomb disposer went inside. Toby and Tuck waited.
Help! Hello! Is anyone there?
Toby, do you hear that? I do! Someone's calling us! Hello! Who's there?
It's me! Diesel!
Diesel? Oh, Diesel! You're alive!
I've been here for weeks. It's been dark and cold. Oh, this is terrible.
Don't worry, Diesel. We're trying to put things right. When you say Diesel, do you mean the same Diesel that's supposed to be dead?
I'm supposed to be dead? Oh my!
Right, the bomb has been disconnected. Oh, that's great. Diesel, I'll be back, I promise. Right, Toby, let's go and look for more bombs.
Bombs? What bombs?
There's a vent fan there, Percy.
Oh, that's great! We found another bomb! The bomb disposer went in, but returned quite soon. No bomb in that van! Oh, that's a shame. You may have messed with diesels on this railway, but you will not mess with us. Oh, I'm so scared. Please don't hurt me, big tube on wheels. Right, that's it. I think we should teach those engines a lesson. Agreed. Oh yeah, bring it on.
Mallard, enough!
What? Sir Nigel Greasley!
Bitteren!
Union of South Africa! What are you doing here?
Mallard, enough is enough.
What do we have here? A nice little family reunion. All the engines had been found in the bombs, and Tornado and Percy found another one.
That's it! Just 2 more bombs to be found.
Oh, that is great.
I was talking to Thomas's driver. Apparently they found both of them on the branch line. Thomas and Barney were going through the junction. There's another one there. Soon it was disconnected.
That's it, Thomas. Only one more to find.
Look! Diesels are everywhere. Right, driver. Phone the others and tell them we've only one more to find.
So, Bitteren, you went crying to your 2 brothers.
Do not speak to your sister like that, Mallard.
Oh, look at you, Greasley. All high and mighty trying to tell me what to do.
My goodness, you really have changed.
Yes, I have, and I have changed for the better.
You've changed for the better, Mallard. I mean, look at the mess you've caused. Look at all these angry engines, Mallard. You came to this railway and completely destroyed it. Why, Mallard? Tell me, why?
Right, Mallard. Time to go.
Go where?
We're leaving right now.
If you want to leave, steam engine, go and leave. 'Cause I'm not moving an inch. I'm not running away from these diesels.
You will do what you are told. You will obey me, you ignorant engine.
Oh my! Look at Knapford Station.
Obey you? Who do you think you are, you stupid little tank engine?
I am her master, and she will do exactly what she's told.
What? Master?
Master! He is the great Mallard's master as well.
Oh, tuck! There it is! There it is! There's the last bomb!
Oh no! How's the bomb disposer ever going to get over there? Don't worry, I will try and sneak over without being seen.
So what you're saying is, the great Mallard takes orders from that little engine? The same great Mallard that broke the world's speed record has become nothing more than a servant to a tank engine?
No! You got it all wrong! Oh, we're not wrong. The only wrong person here is you, not running away with your master.
Hello, master. He was my master too, and I was tricked, just like the great Mallard. That engine abused me. He made me feel stupid. He turned me against my friends. Well, guess what? You're not my master anymore, steam engine.
How dare you!
That's it, Toby. The bomb has been disconnected.
Oh, that is great! Hooray! That means Sodor is no longer in danger of being blown up.
You failed me. The both of you did, and now you will pay. Right, Wickham? Push the button.
Button? What button?
Are you sure, steam engine?
Oh. Come on, Wickham. Do it now!
What are you talking about? With my sister, it's bombs.
Bombs?
You're trying to kill us?
Okay, steam engine, if you insist.
Wickham, no! No, Wickham, no!
I'm sorry, great Mallard. 1, 2, 3! What? Nothing happened?
Oh, Wickham, your bombs were duds, you idiot!
No, they weren't. Me, Thomas, Percy, and the cactus engine sneaked on the Sodor, and we disconnected them all.
No! No!
You would have killed an island full of innocent people, steam engine? Oh, that makes me sick.
Well, you may feel sorry for people, Mallard, but don't forget, you're a murderer as well. You killed Diesel. No, she didn't. Diesel is alive. We just saw him.
Diesel's alive?
You chickened out. You were supposed to make sure he was dead.
Do you want me to be truthful, steam engine? I pushed him down the hill, but I couldn't kill him. Something inside stopped me. You may not have killed Diesel, but what about those 2 mainland diesels you sent flying off the viaduct? It wasn't me. Tell them, steam engine. Tell us what?
Okay, it was me that made those diesels crash, and now I'm gonna do serious damage to another engine. Right, Wickham, take me away!
Hey, get back here now!
Right, Wickham, is the ramp lowered?
It sure is, steam engine.
Good, Thomas and Percy are still out there. I will get my revenge on them for ruining my plans.
What have I been doing? Oh, I'm a real bad engine. You're not bad, my sister. If you were bad,
You would have killed Diesel, but you didn't.
That engine had you brainwashed, Mallard.
Don't worry, Mallard. We will try and get someone to fix your smoke box.
So I suppose you're not the bad guy after all. It looks like that steam engine's the real villain.
Barney, stop!
Ha 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 ha!
Oh! Oh no! Thomas, I'm sorry!
Oh no! Oh no! Foolish, foolish engine. Trying to outsmart me and disconnect all my bombs and playing the hero. Unfortunately, Thomas, this is a fairy tale where the hero doesn't win.
What are you gonna do to me?
I'm gonna destroy you. I broke Emily, and I broke the Mallard as well. And I will break you too! Right, Thomas. I'm gonna tell you what I think of you, and then you will thank me, because I told you to.
Don't listen to him, Thomas!
Silence! You will do what you are told! Obey me! Thank me! No! He won't!
Spencer! You came!
Rattle my rods, of course I came! And your reign of terror, steam engine, is over! Never! I will push you out of the way! Rattle my rods! You honestly think you're strong enough to push a big engine like me? Just face it, steam engine! You're trapped! It's over! No! No, 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 no! Yes, you have, steam engine! And I would not want to be on your wheels right now, because believe you me, you're in big trouble! Well, you may be in big trouble, steam engine, but I apologize! I'm not sticking around! Goodbye! Traitor! You're nothing more than a traitor, Wickham! Just like the Mallard and Emily! You have all let the steam engines down! A few days later, Thomas was repaired, and a policeman was at Crovan's Gate station. An engine driver saw Wickham hanging around here this morning, so we're going to have to keep an eye out for him. He is the most wanted man on Sodor. Huh, no wonder, after trying to blow it up. But there was trouble. Wickham was hanging around the back of the platform. And suddenly... Bust my buffers! Wickham threw Duncan's driver out of his cab, and then went aboard Duncan. We're going for a ride! Oh no, help me! Hey, stop in the name of the law! But it was too late. Then the policeman spoke to Scarlowy. Right you, we must race after them quickly. Right away, officer! Can things get any worse? Someone help me, please! Help! What are you doing? I don't know what I'm doing! It's confusing! It's not every day you're the most wanted man in Sodor! Oh no! It's Scarlowy and the cops! Right, let's see... Stop! What do you think you're doing? What do you think? I'm gonna jump! Don't be so stupid! Get off that tree right now, it's dangerous! Yes, but that's just it! If I get off this tree right now, you will surely arrest me! And, in my situation, it will not be good! What are you talking about? Well, bad people go to jail, and mad people go to the madhouse! I'm both mad and bad, and that means I will have to go to both the madhouse and jail!
What did I seriously messed up guy?
Wickham, come on! Get off the tree!
How about no? Come on now, for goodness sake! Now what are you doing? Can't you see I'm getting further away from you? Tell you what, do me a deal. What sort of deal? Promise me that I can choose to go to either the madhouse or jail. Okay then. What, you mean it? Yes, now get over here now! Oh no! Whoa! Holy my!
He's dead.
Oh, for goodness sake!
Everyone heard about Wickham. How come he tried to kill us all, and yet I still feel sorry for him?
A life was still lost. Anyway, this is regarding steam engine. The railway board want him scrapped, so an engine's coming soon to take him away.
Just face it, you all let the steam engines down.
No, the only one that let the steam engines down is you.
Soon the engine arrived to take away steam engine.
Imagine, Greasley, your sister, the great Mallard, done everything I asked her to do. She obeyed me and called me. She called me master.
That's it! Take him away!
What's the matter, Greasley? Did I hit a nerve?
No, Thomas. Sir Topham Hatt is returning in 2 days, so we are going to have to try and get the railway back to normal.
Oh, Greasley, that's brilliant. Are you going to help us?
Of course I will help you, Thomas.
You know, I thought the Mallard was a real evil monster, and yet she was being brainwashed and manipulated by steam engine.
Well, she's in the works now. Hopefully she will be back to normal. She's in the works along with your friend, Diesel. They should both be ready by tomorrow. And the cactus engines are getting rewarded as well.
That's brilliant, because they deserve it.
So Sir Nigel Greasley went into the Sodor Museum and told Gordon, Bill and Ben that they would be back in service again. The 3 engines were very happy, and he also told the Diesels they didn't have to hide anymore. They were very happy to be working again, and the pack arrived to rebuild the old flour shop. Soon Sodor was almost back to normal. And then the day came for the return of Sir Topham Hatt. All the engines were very excited. And then him and Edward arrived. Hello everyone, I've missed you.
Oh, Edward, are we glad to see you?
And my engines. It has felt like a long, long time.
Same here, sir.
We actually missed you.
And all the A4s were there to greet Sir Topham Hatt as well.
Pleased to meet you, Sir Topham Hatt. It is an honour, engines, for what I put you through. I'm truly sorry. Really, I am.
Well, I suppose we understand.
And then the celebration started for the return of Sir Topham Hatt.